And I grew up in Pennsylvania, actually. This was during World War II, and gas was rationed, of course. We had a car because my father was in an essential service, so he had an A card for gas rationing, but he was only allowed to use it really to go to work and back. That was it. So if we did not walk or take a bike or take public transit, which was not very efficient, we were done. That's it. We always had gardens and fruit trees, yeah. Well, we composted everything because everybody grew their own vegetables. Everybody gardened, so any peelings and things like that we sort of ground up and put it back into the ground. That was it. That was one thing. We recycled clothing because everybody had big families and everybody was wearing hand-me-down stuff. I was the oldest in our family, so I didn't have to. But I actually inherited some things from friends, too, We did not bathe like every day. It was maybe every other day or something like that. You were on a schedule kind of thing, So lights, we had to turn off. If you weren't in the room, there were no lights on, so that was it. Citrus things, oranges and grapefruit and things like that. Because we lived in Pennsylvania, everything was, I guess, coming from Florida or California or something. And of course, during the war, you got it at Christmas time for a treat. That was about it. Coal fires, yeah. We would have to dampen it down at nighttime and then start it up again in the morning. Listening to the radio, there were a lot of children's programs on the radio, so that's what we did, listen to that. The only thing I can think of is, during the war, everything was rationed, butter, sugar, shoes, and I think what happened was the community got involved, very much with each other. Like if somebody was having a birthday, we would pool all of our sugar and butter coupons to make them a cake, or if somebody was getting married, we'd pool all of our shoe coupons to get, nice shoes for the bride or something like that, which was really neat. In the war, we could not get nylons, of course, so we girls used to paint our legs with leg makeup. It's like self-tanning stuff that you use now, right? And then we take our eyebrow pencils and draw a seam up the back of our legs. And the boys, nasty things that they are, used to take water pistols and squirt our legs to make sure that they would run all over the place. Isn't that fun?